Well, it's time for Mike on the Money, and I first just have to say Happy Mother's Day to your wife.
Okay.
Because y'all have a new baby.
No,
but it's a big day in the Giordano household.
It is a big day. We have to treat her really kindly, just like your son.
You should anyway.
Yes.
So one day all those babies are going to be graduating from college, and these are the questions that you're going to be telling them about. Mike Giordano with Williams Wealth Management, of course. This is graduation time. Kids are coming out. They need to kind of have a good financial footing. Right. So what's the first thing they need to do, Mike? We've considered the job, we've got the salary. Now, is that the only consideration? Just that getting a good salary coming out of college?
Yeah, it's all about the money, right?
Well, it's nice to have that, but
the salary matters.
What are the other things that count?
Salary absolutely matters. You need to make sure the numbers work and that what they're going to pay you is going to be able to allow you to live your lifestyle. But beyond the salary, you want to take a look at what the other benefits are that you're going to get. You know, what are you going to get in terms of health insurance benefits? That matters. What is your 401k going to look like? How much retirement benefit are they going to give you? Because there's free money there that sometimes people aren't calculating. So make sure you put all these things into a pot on a financial side. But the other piece that's non-financial is make sure that whatever job you're going into, it's a job that you can grow at, you like the people, it's a great environment, positive, because you're really trying to, build a lot of growth early on in your career, and that will pay dividends later on.
And that's good to hear, because you can't often negotiate a great salary straight out of school.
Right.
Sometimes it's just got to happen. Okay, once they found that work, what's the first financial move that a young person needs to make? Yeah,
it's get organized. Get really organized in terms of what's your budget look like, how much money's coming in, and then figure out like how much you can spend in different categories. There's a great simple budgeting concept called 50-30-20. Anyone at home can Google it, 50-30-20, you'll find it. Basically, it's helping you keep your fixed costs reasonable, and then making sure that you're saving, paying down debt, and then the rest of the money for discretionary, have at it as long as you don't spend more than you make. But that's the first thing, because what you're trying to do is get that emergency savings built up. The unfortunate thing for recent college graduates is it's so hard to get that job, but then if something goes wrong with the company, the first people to get fired are the people that just came in the door. So you really want to build that emergency savings up so that you have some footing that if there's any kind of issues with your work down the line, your employment down the line, that you have a cushion to find that next job.
Okay, 50-30-20. All right, establishing credit is so important and not always easy. What's your advice for getting that going?
Yeah, it isn't easy, because if you have no credit history, right, then a credit card company is going, well, what are we going to loan you? So there's a few different ways to do it. Probably the most popular is called a secured credit card, and in that case, you're basically making a cash deposit. That's going to act as your credit limit, but then that allows you to start using the credit card and making payments. The other move is you might be able to get it on as an authorized user on maybe one of your parents' credit cards. And so if your parents have good credit history, that can kind of filter into your own credit history. Every bank, every credit card company does these things differently, so it's not like widespread across the board. But the most important thing is once you're able to establish credit, that you're making those payments on time. And if you think you're gonna have any kind of trouble, remembering to make the payment, then set up auto pay, but make sure that those payments are made on time, because that's the biggest determination in terms of increasing your credit score, and then the increased credit score will allow you to get higher and higher credit limits over time.
Yeah, higher credit limits and better rates too,
absolutely,
right? So there's a lot to that. All right, so altogether, best advice as you're beginning to navigate a new career?
Yeah, this works for someone trying to navigate a new career, but it also works for people in their 30s, their 40s, their 50s, their 60s, their 70s, their 80s.
Everybody.
Yeah, if you're over 100, this still works. Most important thing is going back to getting organized in that budgeting. It's that first piece. It's making sure that you pay yourself first. It's a concept that sounds great, right? I'm putting money in my own pocket, but it's so hard to do because we want to spend money on other things. So if you pay yourself first, you put money into savings, you put money into paying down debt, it's going to give you the best positioning down the line to have all kinds of flexibility in terms of what you want to spend your money on. So the more you save, the more you're able to pay down debt. It crowds out all of that other wasteful spending sometimes, and it sets up your future.
Wonderful advice, really, for all of us, but especially to inspire those young folks to start off on a good financial footing.
Absolutely. You stressed me out at the beginning of this thing when I'm thinking about 4 college educations. So, like right now, I need to be lining my pockets.
No, right now you need to be spending money on 4 nice Mother's Day presents, though.
That's very true.
Mike Giordano, thank you so much.
Happy Mother's Day.
Thank you.